The harsh truth about money, all the misconceptions and the reality and the actual truth about money that no one wants to hear. Hi guys, this is Miss Doctor. Give me a like and a thumbs up and both, and subscribe and hit the bell icon as well. Let's talk about money. First misconception that people think is that money will solve their problem. I'm sorry to break the news, but money will not solve your problems. If there is anything, money can actually amplify your problems. Have you ever heard about lottery winners who actually, or even just, successful people, they really earned hundreds of millions of pounds even, or dollars, and they lost it all and they ended up broke. Why did that happen? It's because money did not solve their problem. It did not change their philosophy, their mindset about money. It did not change the fact that they were careless with money. It just literally just amplified it. It just literally made it bigger. Now we're talking about larger amounts and bigger numbers and larger numbers on their bank account. But at the end of the day, they did not solve their money issues. They still were able to just spend bigger and get rid of all the money that they ever had. A lot of lottery winners actually end up in bigger debt than before the lottery winning. So money will not solve your problems. It will not solve it. Money will make me happier. I'm sorry to say, money will not make you happier. We just talked about, money will not solve your problems, and money will essentially not make you happier. It might give you more experiences, but what you will find, and if you ever went through a period of your life where you didn't have money and then later you started having money so you could enjoy more things, and then you realize that it's not only the experiences that you can actually buy with money, it's also who you spend those experiences with. A lot of the times it's people around you, family, and just in general who you actually hanging out with what really matters. Money can make things quicker, I can give you that. So money can actually give you more experiences and give you things a lot quicker, but at the same time it will not make you happier. Money rich people, they actually in a massive castle all by themselves, lonely, crying, depressed, going to psychiatrists and they're just literally just mentally not well. Even though they have all the money, it did not make them happier. It's a lot more into it. You need to be happy within yourself. This is why meditation is really important, but I don't want to just kind of drift from the topic. But money will certainly not make you happier. The next thing is with money that it's really interesting, and this is an actual absolute truth with money. If you have a place for the money, so you have a definite purpose for that money, your brain just kind of going to find the way to get that money. It's so interesting. If you find a purpose for that money, the money will appear. It's so crazy to think. Let's say you really need something. You have an unexpected pregnancy or something happened and you need the money will appear. Before that you might have been completely broke and you had no way to get that kind of money, but because now you have an actual need, you will find it. Somehow the money will just find you. It's just how the brain works. A lot of the times I actually say it's great to kind of find a purpose first and the money will come, the money will appear, and don't worry about it. You don't have to know how it will happen. You don't have to know what way it's gonna come to you. You don't need to write a plan and lay down the steps. It will just come. It will just come. Money will just appear. It's really crazy that about money. The next truth about money, make your money when you buy well. People don't realize that when you buy everything cheaper than its real value, then obviously when you're finished using that item, you can actually resell it for even a higher value. So you not just saved money when you bought something, but at the same time you even made money by buying that item. So let me explain. Let's say you buy a pair of, coat, and you manage to buy it extremely cheap, 1/10 of the price. Just to give you an example, you bought the coat for £10 and normally it's £100. So you already saved £90 there and then after you finished using the item. If you are able to resell the item for £50, you've not just saved £90, you even made an extra profit. You made £40. So essentially you made £130 with that one purchase. This is why I'm a real bargain hunter, and this is why I take this seriously, because by buying on low and later having the willingness and you can put in the effort to actually resell that item, you make money instantly. You make money when you buy, you make money when you sell. So it's just so great. So you make your money when you buy well. You will feel different way when you have more money. I'm really sorry to tell you this, but that is so not true. It really reminds me of my teenage years when I thought, oh, I'm going to lose weight, and when I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to be a certain shape and a certain weight, I will feel differently. That's not the case. When I was at that shape and at that certain weight, I didn't feel any different. It wasn't about that. It's a lot more internal. It's a mental state. So you won't feel happier and you won't feel different just because you have more money on your bank account. Happiness doesn't come from the actual money. Happiness comes from other things. Be happy with yourself, to be confident, to have the right people around you, to feel good about your life and about yourself. And yes, thriving for more money and being able to look after yourself and your family, it's a great motivation, but it won't make you feel different. It won't make you feel better. And again, I would love to hear what you think actually. I would love to know your comment and what you think about this. Do you agree with that? You won't feel different if you have more money? You might disagree. I want to know. I want to know if whether you disagree or you agree. I really would love to know. And the very last truth about money, I kind of mentioned this, but I really want to put this out there separately as well. What is really money? Money is basically just like a fuel, like an oil to make things quicker. So if you wanted to set up a business, if you do have money, of course that can, you know, speed things up. So you might get a website done within a few hours, but if you don't have money, it might take you ages and you need to do it yourself, or things like that. So money just simply make things quicker. I truly believe, and I honestly believe, that you can do stuff even if you don't have money for it, just by putting in the effort, learning new skills, and actually taking your time and make it happen. And of course, networking and getting to know people who could help you, and maybe you can trade your skills and their skills and make things happen that way. But at the same time, if you do have money, of course, things can be sped up. So those are the harsh truths about money. Please let me know if I left anything out, if you have anything that you would like to add to it. And give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.